Hello, welcome back to another episode of Dweebz Japanese. I'm one of your hosts, Khalil.
I'm one of your hosts, Patrick.
Whoa, you good there?
I had a little stutter there. Yeah, okay.
That's okay. All right, this is episode 33, and we just finished Darker Than Black, Season 1. Jazz hands. That 25-week adventure is now over.
25-year adventure?
25 weeks.
A week isn't that long. It is pretty long, though, isn't it?
25-year long adventure.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining and sticking around with that. Hopefully that was fun.
We're hanging in there, dealing with us.
Yeah. So, final episode. What do you think?
A lot of my assumptions were confirmed. The whole Amber thing being actually like semi good because she used up her last of her power. She like basically killed herself by becoming unborn.
Yeah, in order to stop that explosion.
In order to stop that explosion in time for him to. I don't get the last part, like that part where he was doing something and they were all safe. That was weird.
I think she gave him enough time to go there and like break the machine or whatever because he was standing on that piece.
But why were they all like? Maybe she was controlling that or something like that. But they were all, the blue outline. They're all like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Oh yeah, I don't know what that was, unless it was like Hayes' power being stronger. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, because he's only got the lightning stuff, right? The lightning electric power thing. Well, we also learned that as was from his sister, which his sister's name is Pie, or
like the food.
Yeah, or Sheen. I think Sheen is a different person though.
Yeah, I don't understand what he called her.
Because he was listing off the names.
Yeah.
Saying like, sayonara, like bye everybody, and then went back to being alive again or whatever. Because that looking glass enabled him to talk to everybody who is dead or something.
Okay, I just looked it up. Her real name is Sheen. That's why he called her that.
Oh.
They just call her Pie.
Why?
I don't know.
I see. Like there's a lot of those double names in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BKD Maruichi.
And then Lee. His
name.
Lee is dead.
Oh yeah.
Muy nice. Very dramatic. Very dramatic. Hey. Very dramatic. And he looks with his mask like halfway.
Like the halfway.
So, very interesting episode. Obviously, last episode. And I do feel like it could have been longer, honestly.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it was longer to be the same. It feels like it wasn't the best ending, honestly. I feel like it could have been more extended and more dramatic. A little bit. And a little bit more dialogue, and then a little bit more. It doesn't have to be a lot of explanation. I actually liked that there wasn't a lot of explanation because we basically just confirmed all the stuff that we were thinking.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it was longer just because the characters are interesting. So, anyways, we are watching, which we announced at the end of that episode. We were watching Death Note next. So, Death Note is on essentially everything. I think it's on Hulu too. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But I know it's on Netflix. And,
it's 100% on Netflix.
If you have a Netflix subscription, or you have a family member who has a Netflix subscription, or if you have a friend, just like bum off of them, watch with us, or go subscribe yourself, or get it somehow, like stream it. But make sure there's no with Netflix and Hulu. If it's on Hulu, you can actually turn off the subtitles entirely, and they have the Japanese audio, which is great. So that's exactly what we want.
Yeah, none of that works. Just use your imagination.
Use your imagination. Oh yeah, just like pretend to see what we are doing, what we are looking at. We can just. I'm not going to describe everything.
Stare at static,
Just stare at static. Stare at us like kind of blank faced. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Let's get started with the podcast episode.
Yes. And let's just quickly go to our wall of shame. I don't know how to say shame. How do you say shame?
Haji.
Haji no kabe.
Humiliation.
Kabe no haji. Haji.
Kabe no haji. Haji no kabe. Haji no kabe.
Haji no kabe.
Yeah.
It's the same as last week. Haji kabe. Got to attach again.
You got too attached?
I got too attached to it, man. It's just never gonna leave. I feel like you made that joke last week, but that's okay.
I didn't.
Okay, good.
It's original.
It's original, all right. And then I got count again. No. Wait, hold on.
This is the reason why the meeting is 25 hours.
For real.
The color would help though. There's no colored background here. So
there's no colored background. So I can't remember if it's the vocab or the.
It's a vocab. I remember.
It's a vocab.
I remember you telling me it was a vocab.
Let me think. Like 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't remember. It's gone.
I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dang it. I need a hint.
It means count, like the count of something. Like
yeah.
There's rice, woman, winter. The woman's counting the rice in winter, the rice grains.
Yeah. But I this the reading that I don't know.
And while she's doing that, she's playing a.
Oh yeah. What was it? Kazu.
Yes.
There we go.
Kazu.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
We did it.
It was a struggle.
It's a different language.
I'm just trying to picture a kazu. Every grain of rice.
Every grain of rice.
Sue counts.
Sue counts. She gets to trade in for a kazoo is like the prize.
Oh yeah.
Like Chuck E. Cheese tickets or something.
All right.
Pinball tickets.
Let's move on to pinball tickets.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Look what I got. I haven't changed. I've got Su, which is hinge, and then I got Kagayaku, which is to shine. They always come back after I get the,
like your newer
I just got lessons. Yeah, I got lessons, and I don't do super well, then I learn it, and then I go back to this. So I'm not going to see this in a long time. But I'm going to knock them out of the park when I do.
Yeah, home run.
You got a bunch of words here.
Yeah.
Recent favorite words. What do you got?
First one. Yes, shooty, which I already forgot what it meant. it's like it's new. Let's see, shooty. We have what's the first kanji? I know the second one is like reason. Right?
I think the first one is like practice or discipline.
Discipline, practice. Okay. Yeah. Apparently it's like outdated, but it means to like fix or repair. It's kind of like naos, right? Naosu.
Yeah, and shuri is still really common.
Oh, it is? Okay. Outdated, I don't know why it says outdated.
Yeah, maybe, but it's definitely like, for example, shuri. You'll see that on store signs and stuff like that. Like keitai shuri, or
yeah,
like phone repair, or pasokon shuri. Like,
okay.
But yeah, PC repair.
Okay, another meaning they give is like servicing. I feel like that kind of fits a little
like
better.
Servicing. Yeah. Now shuri, shuri suru. You wouldn't really say that.
So it's more of like kind of like a noun, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you can still say shuri suru. It's fine, but maybe that's what they're getting at. You say naosu if you're going to say that to somebody.
Like if you're telling them you're gonna, yes, that would make sense. Next is zencho. It's like span, and the example that they use is like saying like a wingspan or something.
Oh yeah.
And it's the first kanji is all, and then the second one is like long, length. So like
length,
all length, the full length. It's like the span.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Zen.
Yeah, the last one's weird, dude.
Yeah, the last one, I don't even remember how I found. Let me pull up because this is made out of.
Because you're a day trader.
Kanji. I'm not a day trader. I'm a week trader. Yeah, this is a
You got to be a strong trader.
Sashine chu Sashine chumon.
Sashine chumon.
Sashine chumon. What is the first kanji?
Sasu is to point, like pointing.
Okay, pointing.
Sashi, yeah. Sashine is the ne is price. It's the meaning that you told me is weird. So sashine chumon. Chumon is order. So sashine,
okay.
I have no idea what sashine like is.
Sashine, let's see.
But I looked up sashine chumon and it means limit order.
Sashine.
Sashine might be its own word.
Yeah, because it seems to be a part of that a lot of the time, or limit price. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Sashine?
Yeah, so...
Price limit?
Yeah, like price, limit price.
Limit price. Okay.
Yeah, limit price. And then the last part you said is order, right?
Yep. Sashine.
So it's like you're setting in trading, it's like when you set a price that you want to buy or sell at.
Yeah, like stop here. Like don't pay more than this.
Yeah.
Basically.
Or once a price hits this number, do this, sell or buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty specific word. So it's
for those of you who are in crypto trading like Khalil.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. All right, what do you got?
I only got 2. I didn't put any from the show here. Actually, I did. Sorry. Warikiru. I did put from the show. Shinkeshitsu. So, for the longest time, for some reason, when Judy would say this, I thought she was saying shinketsu, and I thought it had multiple meanings, but it's actually a completely different word. So, shinke is nervous system, like nerves. Shinketsu is nerve pain, right? So, tsu is like pain.
Oh.
Shinketsu is like nerve pain, because I had nerve pain for a long time. But shitsu is like quality. Is the meaning of this one. If I can show the quality value. So quality value of the nerves is basically, if I zoom out here for a second, nervous, highly strung, sensitive, fussy, worrying about petty things. The shinkeshitsu is somebody, who's worrying about little tiny things that don't really matter. So you can say that about somebody's personality or something like they're very shinkeshitsu, like they're worrying about things that don't even like really even matter.
Yeah,
they're just like too fussy.
Too fussy.
They should just like calm down and not worry. Warikiru is to I think it's just decide upon something. Again, this is from the show and I didn't know this. To find a clear solution, to come up with a clean decision, to give a clear explanation. And then of course to divide exactly. But I think that Amber was talking about this when it comes to, how the heck do we solve all of this? And she's like, warikite, something. So to find a clear solution. Very interesting. Because the first one means wari, to split, and then kiru means to cut. To split and to cut apparently means to find a solution.
I guess so, huh?
To come to a clean decision.
A clean decision. I guess you gotta cut off all the extra stuff.
You gotta split it and then cut it.
Yeah.
Or split by cutting. I don't know. An interesting word to me.
It is, yeah.
All right, the next thing is mottai nai, which is a grammar lesson. Interesting fact. It's not even a grammar lesson, to be honest. It's sort of just like a thing I wanted to talk about. So mottai nai is essentially wasteful. And people say it all the time. There's an article that I won't even go into because it's sort of straightforward, in my opinion, to understand. Yeah. So, for example, if I'm like, if I got, a bunch of food on my plate from the restaurant, and then I got like half of it still remaining, and I'm like, I'm full. And I just like, waiter, waitress, just take it from me. Judy will look at me and go, mottai nai. Or like she might even say it, not even about the food. Maybe she doesn't like the food, but she's like, okane ga mottai nai. Like, we spent a bunch of money on this food that we're not even going to eat. So mottai nai means wasteful, or, but basically it just means wasteful. And people say it all the time. And so people, especially with like food, because a lot of people, especially Americans, will just leave more than half the food on the plate and then just throw it away. Not even bring it home.
Leftovers, people.
A lot of people do take it home over here, but in Japan, there's no such thing really as a doggy bag, like as taking something home. People don't do that. people eat everything that they order at the restaurant, and they can do that because the portion sizes are so small.
True.
So they just like eat up until they're full, and they'll order more if they're so hungry. But then they just stop because it's like a perfect portion.
That's cool.
You know? Yeah. So I mean, it's just logical. You only pay as much as you're gonna eat, right? But I feel in the States, especially, we charge a ton because they're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to get like the most out of one order, I guess. And then nobody eats like a full meal over here unless you're crazy, which there's a lot of crazy people, but
there's crazy people everywhere.
もったいない, very common with like money and food, anything that's like wasteful. You go like, もったいない. That's basically the gist of it. I'll link the Tofuga article.
Yeah, the article
in the description though, if you want to go read some more examples. But yeah, story time.
Yes,
story time. All right, so we're going to continue from last week, right? This guy was butt vibrating Masatsu, like friction in his butt. I will give a warning this week. I totally forgot to go read ahead and see if there were any words I didn't know. So sorry about that. So now we're going to have to go and pause if there's some words that I don't know or can't immediately remember. So
let's go. Let's dive right in.
Yeah. Kankari, borrowing time, borrowing interval. I actually don't know what that means. Here we go. Off to a good start.
Here we go.
Aida kari.
So does kari?
Oh, it means renting a room. Yeah. Magari means renting a room.
Oh, it's like renting a space.
Apparently, yeah. Like, Magari. That's a good word. Kuso! 全身が熱くなった。そりゃそうだ。
Tired after that.
いや、全身熱くなった。全身 is like his full body.
His whole body, yeah.
ほら、うちはあるぞ。おお、気が利いてるな、この店。So, yeah, うちは is like a folding fan, this thing.
Oh.
おお、気が利いてるな、この店。Like he likes this store, 店。パタパタ。なんでこっちに来た？ He just came to the other side. 俺の椅子冷たいとこなくなった。戻れ。超苦しい。This is really uncomfortable. He's got his his folding fan. He's getting closer to him. He's becoming more feminine by the minute. 案内人, like the tour guide, the guide. ここのボタンアナログだな。It's on digital, it's analog. おい、あんま鳴らすな。Like, don't stop pressing it because he keeps pressing it. はい。見ろお前。Oh, sorry. 見ろお前。店員さん来ちゃったじゃないか。悪いから何か頼むか。So he's whispering. 見ろお前。店員さん来ちゃったんじゃないか。悪いから何か頼むか。トイレはどこですか？あちらです。そんなしょぼいこと聞くな。しょぼい。It's like blunt, I think. Like, let me go look that up. しょぼい。Yeah, it's like silly. Yeah, shabby, dull, gloomy. Like really boring, basically. Not つまない. You can say つまない too, but しょぼいこと聞くな. Like, don't ask that boring stuff. じゃあアメリカはどこですか？
Oh my god.
あちらです。場所の問題じゃねえよ。ボトンマン。コーヒー飲みたくなったからボトン貸せ。Like give me, lend the button to me. I'm gonna get some coffee. Puts it on his head. ラーメン作って40年。This person. ははは。我がカンフーの風呂師であるぞ。He's getting mad. This guy. この鐘を鳴らしたくば、私を倒して行くがいい。So, let me read this again. この鐘を鳴らしたくば、私を倒して行くがいい。If you wanna ring this bell, you're gonna have to 倒して。It means to knock over. You're gonna have to knock me over. Gene! あだ
Wow, what a crazy dude.
Crazy dude.
Wild.
He's a little bit 神経質. Because they're again like they went to the cafe to talk about nerd stuff, right? And he doesn't care. He's just like having a good time. Where this dude is 神経質 because he cares. He's like so anal about every little thing, and he's like embarrassed and everything, right?
He's getting irritated.
神経質, yeah, getting a little bit irritated. I love this.
Demonstrated by him so smacking
much.
him.
Yeah, I just love the expressions and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's
all right. We're gonna be reading the next one next week. Obviously, kind of goes without saying, doesn't it? Ooh.
Wow. You her Maya's friend, I think.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Yes, it is her friend. 不健康ケイちゃんの会. So 不健康 is like poor health, unhealthy person. Kei-chan, I think is the friend, right? Friend's name.
Oh, so
she's unhealthy.
It's about her unhealthy life.
Yeah.
Her unhealthy life.
Yes. We're going to see a little picture, a little window into her unhealthy life, which is going to be fun. So recommendations. We had one, I guess, that I could think of. Khalil, you can obviously add anything you want. But the Tofugu podcast looks interesting. I actually haven't listened to it yet, but I just saw that they were making a bunch of podcasts. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely go check that out. Obviously, can still continue to listen to our podcast because that's the most important thing. Oops, I just navigated away. But yeah, apparently Tofugu has a podcast on Spotify and other services. So go check that out because I will. And do you have anything else, Khalil, you wanted to add? I think you had something. You had a tool or something that you wanted to share. Maybe that was last week.
That was last week. I don't have any new things this time, but I'm keeping an eye out. I've still been using it. I still recommend it. It was called Japanese Dictionary Takoboto.
Takoboto? Yeah,
Takoboto. Yes, Takoboto.
Taco being...
I still recommend it. I've been using it more and more. Good stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, and then the Japanese app, literally just Japanese on the iOS Apple Store. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the App Store. It is great. Yeah, Tofugu Podcast, go check that out. Also, I guess another thing that we kind of already said, which was there's a lot of anime on Hulu and Funimation.com and obviously Netflix, but there's actually not a lot on Netflix at all. So it definitely is one of the ones that's famous that people would probably be interested in watching with us that's on Netflix. But moving forward, we're going to run out of interesting shows on there. So Funimation is a great place to watch anime that's it's more obscure. It's not like one of the 10 that are on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
So but we're going to be using Funimation to watch stuff, and it's cheap. So go support the people who are bringing anime to the world, doing a just cause.
It's the least we can do.
Yeah, keeping us all entertained. I think that's it. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I think we could wrap it up.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you for watching Dweebz Japanese Podcast. This is Khalil, the Bandito, the Bandito Bandit, signing off, and me, the hedgehog hair starfish.
Dang, that's kind of
San, ni, bye bye.
Oh, Johnny.